PASSI City History. How did PASSI become a city? PASSI started to advance and had undergone significant growth during that time. PASSI advantageous location made it a hub for trade and business, which increased the municipality investment potential. After much effort, the conversion of territory into a city was accomplished by the signing of RA due to its high revenue, rapid population expansion, and large land area. It has now gained recognition as the first component city on the island of Panay. RA 8469 on January 30, 1988 by the Philippine President predecessor President Ramos Fidelby. His conversation as a city was made through the signing of RA 8469 on the 38th day of January 1998 by the former President of the Philippine Press Fidel B. Ramos. It is said that the first Spanish settlement was established in the area in 1766, marking the onset of Spanish colonial rule. In the traditional story, Spanish explorer anchored in Anzig, a place located at the mouth of Lamunan River. The founding of the present population of PASSI was attributed to Don Martin Saligumba. His notable title, Don, indicated his leadership and power over the group. In 1957, the site of Agtabo in the neighborhood of Salangan was converted into a neighborhood. In the same year, the neighborhood of Santa Rosa was renamed Santa Tomas. How did PASSI get its name? During the early days in Panay, a group of Spanish conquistadors under Legazpi managed to find their way into the mouth of what is known as Halarwa River, a talagis near Barotac known as Nevo, in a mission of exploring the hinterlands of Iloilo. They rode on a unique flatboat Chiata that could float and move easily on any kind up or downstream travel. The trip took them as far as the city of Galinog, northwest of Pasig. One day, a bunch of the Spanish explorers came downstream. They anchored a place farther west at the mouth of Lamunan River called Ansig. They stumbled on a small hut by the river bank where an old woman was found winnowing pounded palay. One of them asked her, "Cómo se llama este lugar?" not knowing the native language of course. Much to the old woman's surprise and perhaps excitement, she replied without much ado "Pasi," which means some of the unhashed rice on her basket held in both hands. She must have thought that they were eager to know what was in the basket and what she was doing, because she could not understand their language. From that time, the Spanish began to call the place Pasi at first. The word later evolved to be known by its present Pasi. Since then, the settlement founded by Digon Toclab and Umawang became known as Pasi. Significant people and heroes of Pasig City. Lieutenant Albert P. Perlas, Pasig City World War II local hero, for his active participation in fighting the Japanese Imperial Army during World War II. Don Martin Saligumba, the founder of the present poblacion of Pasig was attributed to Don Martin Saligumba. Former Mayor Jose Paloma, the Pasig presidency was completed in 1930 during his leadership. Geography of Pasig City. Economy of Pasig City. The physical resources of Pasig consist of relatively good soil types along rolling hills and narrow valley plains with substantial surface and groundwater, with no distinct dry-wet season, which is suitable for a wide range of agricultural products like rice, sugarcane, and pineapple. When the sugar industry experienced a slump due to falling sugar price and quotas in the world market, farmers diversified into the other agricultural products like corn, pineapple, mungo root crops, and other farm-based products. The city has investment potential for industrial development. It has a total land area of 25,139 hectares, making up 5.39% of the provincial land area of Iloilo. Its relatively flat land stretches alongside the Larwar and Lamunan River. Mountain areas are found along the northern part of the city. PASSI is rice, pineapple, and sugar-rich area and the only component city and the largest in the province of Iloilo in terms of land area and income and second population after Oton. It is popularly known with its slogan "The Sweet City at the Heart of Panay" due to its vast pineapple plantation and annual output in fruit production. The city of Pasay is situated in the heart of Panay and can be reached via the new Iloilo-Capiz Highway which starts from Iloilo City up to Rojas City and goes all the way to Calibo and Gatiklan GT Port of Malay, Aklan. It is 50 kilometers from Iloilo City and 66 kilometers from Rojas City. The city of Pasay is clockwise surrounded by Dumarao in the north, San Rafael in the east, San Enrique in the southeast, Dueñas in the south, Calinog in the west, and Bingawan in the northwest. Pasay is officially known as the City of Pasay, is a fourth-class component city in the province of Iloilo, Philippines. According to the 2020 census, it has a population of 88,873 people. Culture of Pasay City. The Pintados de Pasay Festival is an annual celebration in March in Panay, commemorating the pre-Spanish history of the native warriors Pintados. The festival showcased the rich cultural heritage of the city. They had a culture of their own commemorating victories by holding festival and honoring their gods after a bountiful harvest, incorporating tribal music and dances. The festival served as the last bastion of an unbroken tradition of tattooing in Panay, focusing on creativity while preserving the character at the root of tattoo traditions. Pasay City, the sweet city of Panay.